Good day, everyone. I am Carl Shakan, your storyteller for today. The title of our story is Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there was a mother pig who had three baby pigs. They grew older and bigger until the mother had to say, "You are too big in this house. You need to go and build a house for yourselves. But be careful, there's a wolf out there, and if you won't want him to catch you." The three little pigs set off, and telling their mother, "We will be careful." While they were walking, they came across a man who was carrying some straw. "Could I please have some straw?" asked the first little pig, "because I want to build myself a house." "Sure," said the man, and the man gave some straw, and then the first little pig started to build his house. He was so happy that he created the house. The two little pigs went down the road, and they came across a man who was carrying some sticks. "Could I please have some sticks?" asked the second little pig, "because I want to build myself a house." "Sure," said the man, and the man gave some sticks to the second little pig. The second little pig started to create his house, and he was so happy because it was so strong than the house of first little pig, which is the straw house. The third little pig went down the road, and he came across a man who was carrying some bricks. "Could I please have some bricks? Because I want to build a strong house," said the third little pig. "Yes," said the man, and the man gave some bricks to the third little pig. The third little pig started to construct his house, and he was so happy because it was the stronger house than the other. The next day, the wolf came down the road, and he saw the straw house, which is the first little pig house. The wolf said, little pig, let me come in." "No," said the pig, "not my hair or my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and puff and blow your house in," said the wolf. Then he huffed, then he puffed, and blew the house right over her. The first little pig ran as fast as he could, and he came across to the second little pig house. The next day, the wolf walked farther down the road, and he came across the stick house, the house of second little pig, and said, little pig, let me come in." "No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," said the second little pig. "Then I'll huff and puff and blow your house in," said the wolf. Then he huffed, then he puffed, and he blew the stick house right over. Then the second little pig and the first little pig went over to the third little pig house. The next day, the big bad wolf walked farther down the road, and he came across the brick house, the third little pig house. He walked to the door and said, little pig, let me come in." "No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," said the third little pig. "Then I'll huff and puff and blow your house in," said the wolf. Then he huffed, then he puffed, then he huffed, then he puffed, then he huffed, then he puffed, and he cannot blow the house. So the big bad wolf started climbing up the side of the house and said, little pig, I'm coming in." He growled, and the pigs were terrified. The third little pig did the first thing he could think of. He started a fire in a fireplace and put the largest pot on top of it. The big evil bad wolf went down, down, down the chimney until he boiled his tail on the hot pot and crawled up the chimney down the street, and never disturbed the three little pigs again.